In this video, we'll be taking a look at the complete history of Spider-Man in animation. So here's the full evolution of the animated Spider-Man, starting in 1967. The first animated series to feature Spider-Man was simply titled Spider-Man, and it aired on ABC from 1967 to 1970. The series was known for its simple animation style and its campy humor. While the series is incredibly dated by today's standards, it remains a beloved classic that's still enjoyed by fans of all ages. The series initially featured fairly simple adventures with a few appearances from classic Spidey villains. However, the series took a turn towards the psychedelic when animation legend Ralph Bakshi took over the series and focused more on the college days of Peter Parker. The series also featured a number of memorable guest stars, including the Rhino, Electro, Green Goblin, and more. The theme song for the series is a fondly remembered piece of pop culture that's continually referenced in new adaptations. The song, which was written by Paul Soles and sung by Randy Sparks, has become an iconic part of the Spider-Man mythos. The 1981 series Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends was a more realistic take on the web-slinger than the previous series. It featured Spider-Man teaming up with Iceman and Firestar, a new character created for the show. The series was a hit with fans and helped to introduce Spider-Man to a completely new generation. The series was known for its action-packed storylines and its humor. The series also featured a number of memorable guest stars, including the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, and even the Hulk. The 1981 series, Spider-Man, was a second take on the web-slinger that aired alongside the previously mentioned Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. The series focused on college student Peter Parker and featured a new recurring threat in the form of Dr. Doom. This greatly enhanced the stakes of the Wallcrawler's adventures. The series was known for its intense storylines, including an episode where Captain America was actually kidnapped by the Red Skull. The 1994 series Spider-Man the Animated Series was a critical and commercial success, running for a total of 5 seasons. The series was praised for its high-quality animation and its faithfulness to the comic books with its complex storylines. The series followed Peter Parker as he navigates the challenges of high school, college, and his secret identity as Spider-Man. It also featured a wide cast of characters, including Peter Parker's friends and family, plenty of enemies, and other superheroes from the Marvel Universe. The series was a hit with fans of all ages and is considered to be one of the best Spider-Man adaptations ever made. The series also had a significant impact on pop culture, and its characters and storylines have been referenced in numerous other media, including films, television shows, and video games. Spider-Man Unlimited was a 1999 animated television series that was produced by Saban Entertainment and Marvel Films Animation. The series was a loose sequel to the popular Spider-Man the Animated Series and featured a new setting, new characters, and a new costume for Spider-Man. In the series, Spider-Man is transported to a parallel universe called Counter-Earth, which is ruled by the High Evolutionary, who was recently featured in the film Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. In this series, the High Evolutionary has created a society where humans and animals have been genetically combined, and he planned to use Spider-Man to help him conquer Earth. Spider-Man had to team up with a group of rebels to stop the High Evolutionary and return to his own universe. Along the way, he had to learn to adapt to his new surroundings and use his powers to fight the High Evolutionary's forces. Unfortunately, the series was canceled after only 1 season, but it has since gained a cult following among fans of Spider-Man. The series is praised for its animation, its action sequences, and its exploration of the darker side of Spider-Man's character. Spider-Man the New Animated Series was produced by Mainframe Entertainment and Sony Pictures Television, and strangely enough, it aired on MTV. The series was loosely based on the Sam Raimi films and featured a new animation style that was designed to appeal to a younger audience. It followed Peter Parker, voiced by Neil Patrick Harris, as he continued to navigate the challenges of high school and college. The series also featured a wide cast of characters, including Spider-Man's friends and family, his enemies, and plenty of other superheroes. Although the series was quite popular among fans, it was canceled after only 1 season due to low ratings. The Spectacular Spider-Man was a modernized take on the character that was heavily inspired by the Stan Lee and Steve Ditko runs of the comics. The series was a critical and commercial success, but it was canceled after 2 seasons due to Marvel's sale to Disney. Despite the legal troubles between Sony and Marvel since this sale, fans have continued to voice their support for the series more than a decade after its cancellation, in hopes for more episodes to be produced someday. An online petition on change.org requesting for a possible 3rd season has managed to gather more than 22,000 signatures. On December 20th, 2022, the iteration of Peter Parker from the Spectacular Spider-Man was revealed to be making an appearance in the film Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse through his inclusion on promotional material, with producer and writer Christopher Miller confirming his presence in the film to a fan on Twitter. In the film, Parker is an alternate Spider-Man featured as a member of the Spider Society led by Miguel O'Hara or Spider-Man 2099. Ultimate Spider-Man was a Disney XD series with a modernized take on the character that was heavily influenced by the Ultimate Spider-Man comic book series. The story followed Peter Parker as he's recruited by Nick Fury to join S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Superhero Training Academy, and he had to learn to balance his life as a student with his new role as a superhero alongside other heroes recruited by S.H.I.E.L.D. The series was a critical and commercial success, running for 4 seasons and 104 episodes. Marvel's Spider-Man is another Disney XD series that's heavily inspired by the Tom Holland Spider-Man films. The story followed Peter Parker as a sophomore at Midtown High School. In the series, Peter struggled to balance his life as a student while also being Spider-Man, and it featured a wide cast of characters including his friends and family, plenty of supervillains, and other heroes from the Marvel Universe. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is a 2018 American computer animated superhero film, and it's the first animated film in the Spider-Man franchise. The film's cast features Shameik Moore as Miles Morales, alongside Haley Steinfeld, Mahershala Ali, Jake Johnson, and more. In the film, Miles Morales becomes Spider-Man after being bitten by a radioactive spider and must team up with other spider people from across the multiverse to stop Kingpin from destroying everything. The film received critical acclaim with praise for its animation, story, characters, and soundtrack. It was also a commercial success, grossing over $375 million worldwide against a budget of only $90 million. The film won the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature at the 91st Academy Awards, making it the first non-Disney or Pixar film to win the award since Ringo in 2011. Spidey and His Amazing Friends is a kid-friendly series which premiered on Disney Junior on August 6, 2021. The series is aimed at a younger audience than previous Spider-Man series and features a new team of superheroes, including Peter Parker, Miles Morales, and Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen. The series follows the team as they work together to fight crime and protect the city. It also features a variety of other Marvel characters, including Nick Fury, the Hulk, Ms. Marvel, and Black Panther. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is the sequel to the 2018 film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and the second film in the Spider-Verse franchise. In the film, Miles Morales teams up with Gwen Stacy and Spider-Man 2099 to stop a powerful being from destroying the multiverse. It continues the animation styles present in the first Spider-Verse film and adds in several other animation styles as the characters travel between alternate realities. The film is sure to be a hit with fans of Spider-Man and animation alike and break plenty of box office records. Now, for the future of Spider-Man and animation, we have Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, as well as Spider-Man Freshman Year, which is set to premiere sometime in 2024 on Disney+. It also has a sequel series, Spider-Man Sophomore Year, which is in development. The first season will follow Peter Parker on his way to becoming Spider-Man in the MCU, with a journey unlike any we've ever seen, and in an animation style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots. From the concept art we've seen, we'll likely get to see Peter make his own homemade suit, come into contact with Doctor Strange, and meet plenty of classic Spider-Man villains. Subscribe for more Marvel content, and if you liked the video, check out the one on your screen too.